What is going on, guys? Today we have here a 2007 Toyota RAV4 and we're going to be replacing the water pump. As you can see, it's starting to leak. We have some coolant on the belt, and yesterday that I came to check it out, when we started the truck it was making noise and the pulley was moving a lot. Today it's not moving that much, maybe because I moved the truck to a different location. And so yesterday the pulley was moving a lot, so I'm gonna start the truck, so hopefully we can see the pulley moving or we can hear it. Alright guys, so as you can see, the pulley was moving a lot, the water pump, and it was making a lot of noise. So the first thing that we have to do, we're gonna remove the belt. Then we're gonna remove all of these 4 bolts that is holding the pulley, and it's gonna come fan clutch along with the fan. We're just gonna move it forward, and hopefully there's nothing on the way, but it is probably a pulley, and that's it. We have to remove the bolts from the belt, have to remove the bolts from the water pump, and that should be it. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the tension of the belt from this pulley right here, which is the tensioner. We're gonna be using a 14 millimeter. I'm gonna be using a long tip socket. Okay, now with a 12 millimeter wrench, I'm gonna loosen up the bolts holding the pulley, the water pump pulley. Also with the screwdriver, I'm gonna hold the water pump from spinning. Okay, so now you have 2 options. You can either remove the fan shroud so you can have more space to work, or you can try to do it like this. I think I'm gonna remove it, that way I have a little more space. I think so. And as you can see, it was already leaking coolant. And if you are going to remove it, you're gonna have to remove this piece first, and then we have 1 bolt here. We have to remove the coolant reservoir. 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, 1 more down here, and then the shroud has 1 bolt also. I think that's it. Okay, now we have a little bit more space, and we do have to remove this pulley and also these 2 pulleys over here, so we can get the bolts And to remove those, we need a 14mm socket. Okay, so I removed the two pulleys. Now we have the tensioner. Now, the tensioner, to remove the belt, you have to go counterclockwise to loosen up the tension. So I think we have to go clockwise to loosen up the bolt. Okay, so I removed all of the pulleys that were on the way, and this one, the tension, you have to loosen up clockwise. So now we have space to remove all of the bolts holding the water pump. We have some 10s and we have some 12s. So you just have to remember where each one goes. Sometimes they even have long bolts and short bolts. I'm not sure about this one, but we'll see. And another thing, make sure you have something underneath so you can catch all of the antifreeze that you might, if you had some, if you don't want to make a spill, go ahead and put something underneath. So also we have to remove, so the water pump comes all the way right here. I'm going to show you the new one, but also we have to remove, there's one here, one here, one here, and one up here. Let me show you the new one. Okay, so this is the water pump. It's Duralast. This is the part number, and as you can see, we have all the gaskets and the bolts, and as you can see, it comes all the way over here. So there's one in here, 3 here, and one more over here that we have to remove on the old water pump. Alright guys, so I'll remove the bolts holding this top part. So I removed all the bolts. Now this should be able to come backwards. Now I don't know if it's gonna leak from here though. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm pretty sure that has a gasket there, and hopefully it doesn't leak. But yeah, there's one here, one here, and one here, and also one over here. Now let's try to put it backwards. That way we can remove the water pump. I'm gonna try to remove it like that. Hopefully we have some space. I only have to remove the 12mm bolts, and that's it. Okay, so I was able to get it out, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to put it back in without removing these pieces. I'm gonna try anyway. Here's the old one. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and get some things that I forgot. I'm gonna have to clean all of this before I put the new one in. Okay, so I just put a little bit of silicone, that way I can hold that gasket in place, and hopefully it doesn't go anywhere, and hopefully we can get it in there. So I already have the water pump gasket, which it only has one way. You can only put it one way, so it goes like this. Okay, so I was able to put it like that. I did struggle a little bit because it's these where the pulleys, the dry pulleys go. So this one here and the other one on top is hitting on there. So, but I was able to put it in and just go ahead and put the bolts, put everything back together. Alright guys, so I'm done with the water pump. Just gotta make sure that you put all of the bolts. Shake it twice. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and put these bolts right here. That way I can put the pulley, so I can put the belt before I put everything else. Well, of course, we gotta put the pulleys, then the belt. That way it's a little easier to do the belt before we do the fan and everything else. So if you look at them, one side is shorter and one side is longer. So the shorter one goes towards the pump. Okay, so I believe these two pulleys are the same, but this one is different. The one from the tensioner is different. Okay, we got that done. And remember, the tensioner, you have to tie it the opposite way. So now let's go ahead and put the belt. I'm gonna put a diagram here just so you can get an idea how it goes. Okay, so now that the belt is done, we're gonna go ahead and put the fan shroud along with the fan clutch and fan. That way we can put them on the water pump and go ahead and put antifreeze, and hopefully we'll have no leaks. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and tie the fan clutch to the water pump pulley. Hopefully, if it doesn't turn, we can tie them all. If not, we're gonna have to use the screwdriver again to hold it in place. Okay, I have everything back together. The shroud, coolant reservoir. Now we gotta add coolant. Every time you're dealing with the cooling system, you gotta let all of the air out of the system. If not, you can experience overheat in your car. So what I usually do, I push some coolant, turn on the car, run the heater for a few minutes. Hopefully we can get to the normal temperature and top it off with more coolant. All right guys, so we have reached normal temperature. Just waiting for the heater to kick on. Hopefully, I forgot to check it before. Always make sure that the heater is working properly. So once you have heat coming out of the vents,
you have reached normal temperature, go ahead and top it off your radiator and go ahead and test drive it. Hopefully we don't have any leaks and we should be good to go. Alright guys, well, I went took it for a few spins. Everything looks good, no leaks, no overheating. I think we're good to go. Alright guys, well, there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching and see you on the next video.